friends, sorry for that abrupt ending. Welcome to the Morse Feed number 50. Yes, friends, this is the Morse Feed number 50, a very special edition in which we talk to Gary Johnson. Yes, we do. Yes, my friends. Here at the Morse Feed, we have snagged the most coveted interview of the week. That of independent candidate Gary Johnson. He created quite a stir when he thundered on a question most presidential candidates should know. He also made an odd statement on the view about which candidate he might choose. We'll talk to him about this and much more in a few moments. Yes, we certainly will. On the other hand, we must do some shameless self-promotion. Don't forget to buy my book, He, A Sexual Odyssey. It is fine literature, not erotica. Don't forget to join in this election year an international movement of tremendous importance, peanut butter for peace. Yes, my friends, this movement will certainly change the world. Don't forget my website, morselitmonthly.com, where you will find short stories, literature, buttons that you may purchase on PayPal, all kinds of fabulous things there. And of course, don't forget Hoda, you luscious octogenarian of dissipated lust. I love you. It's all. Now, my friends, I think we should attempt to get to our interview with the Gary Johnson. I will attempt to beam him in via Sputnik satellite. See if I can do this. Let's see now. Hello? Hello, is that you, Mr. Johnson? Hello, is that you, Mr. Johnson?
Hello. Yes, it's me, alright.
Well, welcome to the Morse Feed.
Thanks muchly. I'm just lighting up a joint before we begin.
So you smoke the marijuana, is that it?
Oh, not more than once or twice a day.
I see. Well, could this have anything to do with some memory difficulties you had the other day?
No, not at all. No, don't be silly.
Well, okay, I assume you've had time to study the issue. And what would you do about Aleppo at this point?
Well, there's Groucho, there's Chico, there's Harpo, and there's
Aleppo. No, it's Aleppo.
What? A leopard? You must protect them. After all, they're an endangered species. Not one leopard will die during my administration.
Well, okay, but I said Aleppo. What should we do about Aleppo?
Hey, leopard, you put them in those colonies. Leopard colonies, I guess, and rub medication on them. Yep, no problem there.
No, I see you still haven't fully studied the issue. Aleppo is a town in Syria.
Clowns in Syria? Get them out, get them out, get them all out. They're scaring people.
Well, okay, I suppose we should move on. You said that on the view, if someone had a gun to your head and you had to choose between the Hillary and the Trump, you'd choose to have them pull the trigger. And was this a good response, Gary Johnson?
Yes, I pulled the trigger myself. Can you imagine either of them in the White House? The country would self-destruct. I mean, one's a narcissistic mafioso type, and the other one's Trump. Oh, good one.
Well, I suppose that was not so bad, but is this a good example for people to follow, especially the young people?
Most young people think of shooting themselves constantly. I know I did.
Well, let's see. Anything else you can tell us to convince that we would consider you as our candidate?
Aleppo Schmeppo, I'm going to legalize pot all over the damn place, and I'll legalize it in Aleppo. Lord knows those kids need it.
Well, how would you reduce the national debt, for example?
Pot. It's all pot. We're going to become the world's pot dealer. Easy breezy, more skeezy.
Well, that's kind of funny, I suppose. And I guess that would be your plan to increase the unemployment as well, Mr. Johnson.
You said it, Frogman. We'll all be in one giant pot industry, growing it, processing it, selling it, and of course smoking it. Although I kind of like it in Kit Kat bars myself.
Well, what are you going to do if by some slight chance you don't win the presidency?
In that unlikely event, I'll retire to Telluride and push to legalize psilocybin. Oh man.
Whoops, I think we may have lost him. I don't hear anyone on the line at this point. Hello, Mr. Johnson, is that you? Well, I guess that concludes our interview with Mr. Johnson, Gary Johnson, independent candidate for the Independent Party. Now, for the hearing impaired, I will attempt to convey exactly what it is that he has said. Yeah, my friends, my friends. This ends issue number 50 of the Morse Feed. That is the excellence. My friends, I must bid you adieu. I love you. Demented as many of you may be, I find that you're all very wonderful, I hope we have gained a certain degree of education in this matter. Would you adieu? I love you. Adieu. You may turn it off. I said turn it off, you idiot. Must I do everything myself?